I've been creating content for a year and 4 months now. The first video that I ever posted was on the 1st of September 2022, and a lot has changed since then. So that's what I want to talk to you about. All the things that I've learned from being a YouTuber at this point. And with that, also less than 500 subscribers. I'm hoping by the time you see this video, I will be at 500 subscribers, okay? Because we're currently at 444 at the time that I'm recording this video. But before I move on, I do want to introduce myself so that you know exactly who I am and what I do. My name is Lerato. I am a business owner. I help aspiring entrepreneurs start and market their business on social media. Now, I do this by sharing with you ways that you can improve yourself while also teaching you different business and marketing strategies that can help you start and grow a successful business. Obviously, from what you can see with my introduction, I started my YouTube channel as a way to actually get clients. Now, one thing I knew for sure is that with YouTube, it's always a long game. You're not doing this expecting that you're going to get brand deals and you're going to get all these sponsorships and so on that are going to make you a lot of money in a short span of time. I was very realistic with it, okay? I had already started creating content on TikTok and grown my audience, I think, to 10k followers at that time. I'm not really sure. And so from there, I'd also created a Instagram account, and I had grown it quite a lot. I think it was close to 1,000 followers at that time when I decided to start my YouTube channel. A lot of people had been asking me to start a YouTube channel, but then I was kind of scared, okay? I procrastinated on actually getting started because I was so scared that I was going to mess it up. But I'm glad that I actually got started, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. My YouTube journey and also things that I've learned from being on YouTube. And trust me, this is something that you really want to hear if you're thinking of starting your own YouTube channel. Now, whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur or you are an aspiring content creator, this video is going to be very helpful for you because I'll be sharing all the things that I've learned and everything else that I'm going to be taking forward into 2024. Lesson number one that I learned was to plan my content. Now, I learned the hard way because I was struggling at that point. I remember during that time was when I still had an energy drink addiction. I was struggling so much to manage everything that I was doing. I was creating content, going to college, and at that time I'd also started off with client work. It was just starting out, so I really was not managing very well, okay? And as soon as I started my YouTube channel, I realized very quickly that this was not working out. The whole recording, editing, and posting on the same day was not going to work out for me. So what I did was I decided to always be at least 2 videos ahead. That way, even if I skipped a day that I was supposed to record, I'm at least 2 videos ahead, so I'll never be inconsistent. Now, did it always work? Not really, because sometimes I'd end up catching up with the videos that I have and skip a week or 2. But something that I'm very proud of myself for doing is being consistent. I've always been consistent on social media. I've been consistent when it comes to creating content. And that's something that I commend myself for because it's not very easy to be consistent, okay, when you have so many things that are piled up. I did it to myself. But planning my content has helped me stay consistent and has helped me also gradually grow my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I grew immediately. I just shot up or I went viral. That never happened to me. I am currently still growing my channel slowly but surely, and that's the reason why I wanted to share this with you. For people who are not growing that fast or who actually don't know what they're doing, I'm just telling you that you need to plan your content and that I figured out how to plan my content is not going to be very helpful. I'd rather just tell you exactly what I did. Now, when I'm talking about planning my content, what I did was I created a content calendar. What is a content calendar? Basically, for me, I would have 30 days that I set out, put in content ideas. So these are things that I do want to talk about in my videos. Now, how do I find the content ideas? I use keyword researchers. So I would go on Ahrefs. I don't know how to say it properly, and I'm not about to butcher it. I would go on to Answer Socrates. I'll go on to Answer the Public. See what people were searching for. So because I knew that I was a business person, I wanted to talk about business. business and marketing and all that stuff, I would go and search marketing. Then I would see what questions people were asking on Google, what questions people were asking on YouTube and so on, so that I could actually find content ideas. Sometimes I'd actually go on YouTube and just search how to start a business. Then I'd see what videos would actually come out when I search that, or just search online business, and then you see those search suggestions. Those are content ideas. Those are things that you can also talk about, but make sure that whatever keywords you are using are ones that relate with whatever it is that you want to talk about. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you need to find your niche and so on. I genuinely believe, I think after educating myself well enough, I genuinely believe that you can actually make whatever it is that you're interested in interesting for some people, because there'll always be someone who's interested in whatever it is that you're interested in. You just have to find that person, whether that person is going to be a past version of yourself, or it's going to be a person who wants to be where you are. Basically, that's the person that you talk to. That's the person that you should be targeting. But that would have to actually discuss properly in a completely different video, and I've already done that also in a video on how to turn yourself into a business. So if you don't watch it, it's in the description below. Once you've come up with your content ideas, let's talk about the script for your videos. Now, I have a very basic script because if you did not know, I have a superpower where I don't necessarily need to have a script in order to know what to talk about. I am a debater and a public speaker. I did that all through high school. So I am trained to speak with structure, basically. So as long as I have bullet points, or I know what to talk about, just an outline of what to talk about, I can go on for hours at this point. But the thing is, not everyone is able to do that. So depending on what level you are on, that then dictates how your script is actually going to look like. Now, a basic script is a hook. So this is how you're going to get people to actually watch your video. That's the opening line of your video. So you're going to have your hook. That's going to get someone's attention. Then you have 3 to 5 subtopics. The reason why I'm saying 3 to 5 subtopics is because that's what I do. That's my sweet spot. Okay, you can decide if you want to have, maybe if you're doing a 10-step, 10-step guide or something, then there you can have 10. But I would suggest that you stick to 3 to 5 subtopics, because that's usually a very good spot to be in. But it's honestly up to you. When I'm talking about subtopic, I'm talking about what you're going to be talking about within that content idea that you have mentioned. So for example, for me, I would say that how to start an online business. And then I'm going to talk about how I'm going to be teaching someone how to start an online business with 5 steps. The 5 steps, for example, one of them could be find your target audience. And then I'd have something that I'm talking about within that subtopic. So I'm hoping this explains what a subtopic is. You come up with your subtopics, and then you have bullet points as to what you want to talk about within those subtopics, so that you don't lose yourself in it. Then you move on to your call to action. What is a call to action? This is what you want people to do. By the way, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, okay? Because I know you're enjoying it. You've made it this far. Come on. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like the video. I have a lot more content for you, so stick around. But anyway, that's a call to action, basically. That is me putting it into example, but it's just a very informal way of doing it. But anyway, so you tell people what you want them to do. Do you want them to follow you? Do you want them to go onto your website and check out whatever it is that you're selling? That's a call to action. That is the most basic script that you can actually use. But obviously, as time goes on, you're the one who's going to decide how exactly you're going to refine it. Now that we've spoken about how I actually plan my content, then the next thing is, after planning your content, you then need to batch create your content. Now, batch creating your content is actually sitting down on one specific day and recording videos for the whole week, for the whole month, depending on how much you can actually deal with. Something I realized is that I can't record more than 1 YouTube video in a day. I genuinely can't. It's very straining for me, because usually it takes a lot in me to actually record that 1 YouTube video, because I put in a lot of effort into it. But for other people, they can actually record 2-3 videos in one sitting. And if you can do that, have that specific day that you're actually going to be doing that. I do that for my TikTok and Instagram and so on, my short form content. I have a specific day that I'm going to sit down and I record for the next 2 weeks, for the next 3 weeks, sometimes for a month, depending on my storage. And then I can then push out the videos on the specific days that it's supposed to go out. Now, something else, a very important tip that I want to give you. Make sure that you have a specific day also that you're going to be editing all of your videos, because something I've seen is that when you try to edit and post on the same day, it's very straining, and a lot of times if you are not up for it, you'll end up being inconsistent even if you recorded the videos. Okay, so you have a specific day that you're going to edit your videos, then you actually schedule it out. One thing I love about YouTube is that you can schedule on this app, so you don't have any stress. You don't have to worry about anything. Schedule it out on the specific day that's supposed to go out. It actually just posts on its own automatically, and you can then just check out maybe the comments. But a lot of the times when you're starting out, there are no comments to check out, but it's just nice to check on your video once in a while. I have an obsession of looking at views. That's not a good thing. Don't do that. It hurts. When you're starting out, you literally just have like 10 views, and you have your 10 people that are watching you. You just celebrate that. Celebrate the 10 people that are watching you, the 4 people that are there, your mom, yourself, on your other account, and maybe your siblings. Just whatever it is, okay? You're starting out, it's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. But that's how I plan my content. The second lesson that I want to discuss with you is try to get 1% better in each video. Now, what I'm talking about here is try to at least improve on something. So when you record a video, you look at it, see what mistakes you're making, see anything that you can improve on, and you make that improvement in the next video. Even if it's just that you're going to be improving on your thumbnails. My thumbnails have changed drastically, let me tell you now. And something else that you need to know about YouTube is that the thumbnails are very, very important. What is a thumbnail? It's the cover of the video, for people that might not really know. So the cover of your video, it is so important, and also your titles. I have changed a lot when it comes to my thumbnails. They've upgraded it. I've learned a lot about graphic design and so on, but honestly it was just all trial and error. The more practice that you actually put in, the more videos that you're posting and you're trying out different things, you end up finding ways to do things differently and finding ways to actually upgrade your content. That's what you're aiming for here. It's not that you need to be perfect in a day, it's that you're getting better slowly. This is something obviously that I learned from Atomic Habits. If you have not read the book, I haven't completed it. We're still on that mission. But what I'm trying to say is make sure that you are improving on something, a very small thing. It doesn't even have to be that big of a deal. Maybe you are, fixing up your script each time, or you're fixing up your whenever it is that you're talking, or you're fixing up the video editing. Whatever it is, find something that you can fix in each video that you are posting, because you want to get better. You want to get to a point where you don't cringe when you actually watch your videos. And I know that because I had a hard time, I think, for the first year of me creating content, because now it's been like 2 years. I officially started creating content on TikTok. I think it was in October of 2021. So when I started creating content, I just hated my voice. I hated this, I hated that. I was cringe and whatnot, but I still posted, and I'm glad that I did, because that's how I got to where I am right now, and that's how I got to actually starting a YouTube channel as well. And I feel like YouTube has a lot more opportunities, if I can say. With this lesson, honestly, it's all about practice. The more videos that you're putting out, the better they actually get. No, I'm not telling you to be now posting 5 videos a week. You will not manage, okay? YouTube, let me be so honest with you. I post sometimes 2 videos a day, 5 days a week on TikTok. But I can never do it here on YouTube. The videos are long. They're very draining. Let me not lie to you. The editing as well. Sometimes, guys, I just end up giving up, and I just have a very simple editing where I just put in, the headlines and whatnot, so that you guys can keep up with whatever it is that I'm saying. But the truth is, when it comes to proper putting graphics and whatnot, it's straining. It's a lot of work. The videos are long. I'm not trying to complain, but you know what? You will not be able to manage if you're trying to post 5 videos a week on YouTube. Let me be very honest. Unless you have a whole team that's helping you do it. But other than that, you will not be able to manage on your own. Don't forget that when you're on YouTube, you have many hats that you're putting on there. You are the one who's going to record. You're the content creator themselves. You are the video editor. You are the graphic designer. You are every single thing. You're the one who has to make sure that the SEO makes sense. You're the one who has to make sure. You have to make sure of a lot of things. You have a lot of things that you take into consideration. So please do not strain yourself. You will burn out and you will give up on YouTube very quickly if you try that. Okay? Now that's a warning. Don't do that. Lesson number 3 is I've actually learned a lot from being a YouTuber. I want to talk to you about some skills that I've actually learned. Number one is graphic design. Yes, I'm going to talk about it because if you see my thumbnails now compared to long ago, you understand why it's such a big deal for me. I was not very good with I am a creative, but I just have problems with colors. Let me not even lie to you. Even when I draw and whatnot, I don't like coloring because I feel like I'm just gonna mess it up. So the coloring, the positioning and whatnot, it was always a very hard thing for me to figure out how to do. And then on top of it, when you are trying to put your face on the thumbnail and all of that stuff, it's a lot of work, okay? It's things that you need to figure out. You need to come up with ways to do it and whatnot. But honestly speaking, a lot has changed. YouTube has helped me harness some skills that I did not know I'd ever have. I didn't know that at some point I would know about graphic design and I would know how to use Canva, because that's what I use. I use Canva to create all my graphics and whatnot. And honestly, Canva has made so many things easy for me. Obviously, this is not sponsored, and I don't know if I'm supposed to mention that, but Canva has made so many things easier for me. I am not a graphic designer, so having a template, if I could say, that I could just customize for myself and make sure that I'm actually comfortable with it. That's the best way that I've seen when it comes to actually, creating thumbnails, creating graphics and whatnot. Because also don't forget that on your community tab, you can also post pictures and whatnot. That's why I'm just saying graphics instead of just thumbnails. Also your YouTube banner and whatnot. You need to think about all these things. If anything, we need a proper separate video on how to become a YouTuber. And I'll talk about all of these things that you need to set up before you get started. So it's coming soon, don't worry, very soon. The second skill that I actually learned was video editing. Now, the reason why I'm talking about video editing specifically for now, when I was now on YouTube, with YouTube, there's no way around it. You do need to edit your videos because you can't ignore the editing. It's not like TikTok. TikTok, honestly, you can just hold your phone, record a video and post it without even editing. Sometimes you don't even need to edit and it'll still be fine. But you can't play that game on YouTube. You need to edit. You need to make sure that you actually put in whatever graphics. You need to make sure that you can keep people's attention. Because after all, don't forget that people are watching things like TikTok videos. They're watching YouTube shorts and whatnot. So their attention span is now very, very short. I don't know about other people, but for me, I don't have a problem with attention span. Okay, I watch 3-hour-long videos, or rather podcast videos, if I could say. And I have no problem with that. Or 1 hour long videos. And I have absolutely no problem with that, as long as the person is able to give me the value that I expect from that video. So all I'm saying is, you're going to learn how to edit videos. You're going to learn all these skills that you did not even think about when you started with YouTube. To be very honest, you did not think about the graphic design. You did not think about the video editing. You didn't think about all these things that now make up your whole YouTube channel. And because you've now gotten these skills, you can actually start making money from them. Because you now know how to edit videos, you can actually get people to pay you to edit their videos. Because you now know how to actually create YouTube banners, YouTube thumbnails, you can actually offer that as a service for people. Be creating their YouTube thumbnails and so on, so they can actually get more views on their videos. That is a way that you can actually make money. By the way, I'm throwing some hints here, okay? I'm dropping some hints. These are ways that you can actually make money. There'll always be the business coach in me that will give you business ideas within each and every video. I don't know how that happens, but still, that is a way to actually make money. So all I'm telling you is that the skills that you actually learn from YouTube will be able to change your life. They will be able to help you make money in your life. They will be able to actually, get you to the position that you want to get to. I know you want to make money. So please get started with YouTube, because trust me, it will push you out of your comfort zone and you will learn so many things that you didn't even think about or know of before. So please make sure that you're starting your own YouTube channel. I'm honestly trying by all means to inspire you to start your YouTube channel, because YouTube has changed so many things for me. I have gotten to where I am right now because of YouTube. I have the confidence that I have right now, which is our lesson number 4. The fact that you get confidence, your confidence actually improves when you are posting on YouTube. I have become a lot more confident in myself, and I don't feel cringe anymore because I've been posting consistently on YouTube. I don't cringe when I hear my voice. That happened for like a good year when I started creating content. I could not stand my voice, but now like I can edit my videos and be listening to myself and actually smile or like laugh at my own jokes. Yes, I know, yeah, it's a thing, okay? And laugh at my own jokes, or just be proud when I see myself like speaking on camera and actually know that whatever it is that I'm saying is actually very valuable and is going to make a huge impact in someone's life. And that's the whole reason why I'm here, because I want to make a big and a very good impact in someone's life. I want someone to be inspired to start their YouTube channel. I want someone to be inspired to start their own business, to be inspired to actually start making money from whatever skills or interests that they have. I want to inspire people and I want to change people's lives. And the way that I'm going about it is through YouTube. What I'm saying is, when it comes to confidence, don't worry if you're starting out and you don't have any confidence. Don't worry if you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. All I'm saying is just get started. Because trust me when I say, I'm not the only one who's going to say this to you. You will become confident as time goes on. It takes practice. It takes more and more videos. I think now I've gone over 50 long form videos and it's gotten better. Like, the way that I look at my videos and the way that I record my videos has changed. The way that I speak on camera has changed because I've been doing it so many times now. And that's something that you need to be aiming for as well. The last lesson that I learned is to be patient. Now, let me be honest. YouTube does not play. YouTube is not TikTok. It's not Instagram where you get 100 followers quick, fast, in a hurry. No problem. YouTube takes its time, YouTube needs you to be very patient with yourself, to not look at the numbers. As much as like I have an obsession with looking at numbers, I think I only started having it when I started seeing my numbers go up. Because like from the time I got to like 300 subscribers, I started being more consistent and I started putting in more effort into my videos and started, actually caring about YouTube instead of like my on off or like, skipping a few, like 1 week or 2 weeks and so on. Now like I'm dedicated to YouTube. So that's why now like I get excited. Sure, I don't have that many views, but as soon as it gets to like 50 views, I'm like, oh my word, it got to 50 views. Because yes, for me that's still a very big thing. My video getting to 50 views is still a huge thing for me. Or maybe the video going above 100 views, that calls for celebration. Okay, my most viral video, if I could say, at the moment, my most best performing video at the moment is like 800 and something. No, 900 and something now. And you know what? It's a big thing for me, okay? Like when I hit 1,000 views, I'm gonna be like, oh my word, 1,000 views, okay? I'm talking about like long form videos. With shorts, I think it's a 6K, but yeah. So all I'm saying is you're going to learn to be patient because YouTube needs you to be patient and to be consistent. If you are going to be discouraged just because you're not seeing the numbers that you wanted to see, you will not last here. You will not last on YouTube. Let me be very honest with you. It's not about the numbers. I think what you need to understand is don't come to YouTube expecting to get paid quickly. Don't come to YouTube expecting that you're going to get brand deals and sponsorships and so on quickly. It's not going to happen unless you're a very famous person, which I know for sure. One who is watching my videos is not a famous person, okay? But all I'm saying is take your time. Be consistent. Do not try to be intense. Don't try to be, very, very intense. Rather try to be consistent. Stick to posting 1 video a week. Stick to posting 2 videos a week. Whatever it is that you are comfortable with. I'm currently sticking to 2 videos a week. I try by all means to post a vlog and an educational video, but the thing about me is majority of like my whole channel is literally educational content. So even with the vlogs, there's always talk on self-improvement and so on, and like sharing my own journey of how I'm working on myself and how I'm improving myself, and that's a form of educating people. But also it kind of tips more onto inspirational content, but that's my channel. I like educating people. I love educational content myself, and that's the reason why I create such. But it's up to you how you are going to actually like create your channel and how you're going to make it work for you. You don't have to be, strict set up and, all of this stuff. You can be posting vlogs, but just make sure that, you correlate them with some educational stuff or some inspirational stuff so that it's not boring. Because, you know, if you're not a celebrity, people don't care about your life. Let's be honest. But anywho, that's what I wanted to share with you, the importance of actually starting a YouTube channel. As you can hear from everything I've told you right now, I've not only told you about my journey on YouTube, but I've also shared with you how you can actually get started on your own. So I expect you to start your own YouTube channel. I expect you as a business owner to start a YouTube channel so that you can actually market your business. I expect you as a content creator, an aspiring content creator, to get started with your content creation. Your procrastination is not getting you anywhere. You are not getting further by just planning and doing nothing. You're doing research the whole time. You're watching videos like this and doing absolutely nothing about it. I want you to get started, and you will not just automatically get started. Like, just find a topic the way that I've told you how to do it. So record your video, edit your video, and post it. Make sure to tag me when you finally post your first video, or your first video in a while, depending on if you had given up on YouTube for some time. Let's get started. We have the whole of 2024 to get started and to get straight into this, okay? You could have a completely different life by the end of this year if you actually get started with your YouTube channel. So please get started now. Start your YouTube channel, and trust me, I believe in you. And even with my 500 subscribers, I completely believe that you can actually do it, because if I could do it, so can you. There's nothing stopping you from starting your YouTube channel. There's nothing stopping you from actually changing your own life. And I hope this video inspired you to actually get started. Now, if you want to know how to actually start your own YouTube channel, trust me, I will link it in the description below so that you can actually go and watch it right after this video. But I will see you there.